All right, welcome back, Truth Seeker. Good news, the website Free to Find Truth has gone live. The web address for that site is free2findtruth.com. The website is 100% free to use. It is the social media site for truth seekers. All the information on there that you choose to reveal will be 100% safe. There are no requirements for what personal information you have to put out. If you just want to go by a nickname, you're more than welcome to. If you want to use your real first and last name, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to show you how the site works and help you get acquainted. Also, another site has launched today as well, which we'll get to, and that site has another gematria calculator. Sometimes Derek's website has gone down for technical reasons, and then everyone gets bummed out because they have no access to the gematria calculator. So now we'll have another place on the web where there will be another useful calculator, so we'll cover that as well. But let me show you the websites. Got to transfer the screens here. One moment. Okay, we should be in business. So, this is the Free to Find Truth website. Once you register at the login page, you'll get access to the site. You can set up a profile. You can go through all your account settings. You have a timeline, just like on Facebook. Whenever you get a notification, you'll see the red alert on the left side of the screen. There's personal messages on the site. And these connections we'll get to, they're helpful depending on your privacy settings. And then there's also groups on here. You can create a group for your city, your state, your town to try and recruit more people in your community. Again, my primary goal with this website is to help people unite, make more friends, stronger relationships, organize in their community, and to ultimately grow the truth community. So anyway, let's just go through piece by piece. When you first log in, it'll put you on the newsfeed screen. And what this screen is all of the things that are happening publicly on the website. So what's being posted, who's joined the site. Right now, it's kind of a boring front page because it's mostly just all the people who are registering for the site. I did put out the notification a few hours back that the site went live today, so a lot of people have been signing up throughout the day. And so anyway, this news feed is just the latest buzz for what's going on the overall website. Your profile page, what you would expect, you can plug in as much information here as you want to. You don't have to reveal your last name. You don't even have to put in your first name. If you wanted to go by a nickname, you're more than welcome to. I chose to put my first and last name and make it public. And the city I live in, my hometown, you can link your Facebook as well, your Twitter, your other social media. You can write a blurb about yourself. It says I have 33 followers. You can follow certain people. Apparently right now I have 33, which is funny. If you want to adjust your settings, you go to Accounts. And this is where you set up your login information, the email account you want registered, your password. Very easy to change your password right here. There are the email preferences. You can choose what you get notifications for. Very easy to toggle on and off. Your privacy settings. These could be very important to you. If you want your full name on the website, but you only want certain people to be able to see your last name, what you do, like say, if I just wanted people to see that my name was Zach, I could have that set that way, and I could put my name Hubbard in for the last name, and I could change the setting from public to only me. I don't know what would be the purpose of that. To all members. So if you create a group, you can have a private group, and it can be by member invitation. The people within the group would be able to see your last name. Or if you just want your connections to see your last name, and again, For connections, you just go to somebody who's on the site. I'll show you that in a moment. And you request to connect, and you can accept their essentially friend invitation, a lot like Facebook. So if you just want some people to be able to see your last name, you would change it to one of these settings, whatever you thought was appropriate. Or you could just, I guess if you wanted nobody to see your last name, that's what you would do. You would set it to only me. Nickname. So all this stuff, you have the settings to toggle on and off for everything. So you can control your privacy. And then again, for group invites and stuff, this is for the groups you can create. You can choose to allow anyone to invite you to a group or just certain people. And honestly, this export data thing, I'm not too sure about that. Request data export. You may download a copy of all data you have created on this platform. Oh, that's cool. So everything that you put on here, you can, so all your posts, that's actually pretty cool. So everything that you post on your account, if you wanted to get a copy of that, you could do this request data export. I didn't even realize that we had that functionality. Okay. So your timeline, that's where, keeps tracks of the things you interact with. Kathy just recently posted this video. I gave it a thumbs up, so that became part of my timeline. Pretty much tracking all the things you do on the site. Notifications, just letting you know what's going on. So, pretty self-explanatory. It doesn't look like I have any messages right now, but again, there is a private messaging, so if you want to keep in communication with certain people. Right now, these are my connections on the site. So I'm sure that list will grow in time. And for example, if I only wanted them to see my last name, I'd toggle that last name setting from public to connections. And then these would be the only people who would be able to see that. Groups. This keeps track of the groups that you've subscribed to or the groups you've created. And up at the top, you have the news feed. Again, that'll take you to the default screen. Groups, again, you can come here and see what groups have been created. Again, the site just launched today. This will grow in time. But I'm expecting that in time there'll be many groups here for cities, states, nations, Australian truth seekers. So we'll see who comes here from Australia. Very cool to see international community already showing up. But, for example, if I wanted to create a group right now, because it doesn't look like there's one for Washington, you can call it whatever you want. Washington Truth Seekers. I'll follow the tune of some of the other people who've already created groups for their states and nations. This is the place for Washingtonians. Of course, I'm in Washington State. So, create the group. Let's see. You can choose to make it public, private, hidden. I'm going to make it public so that all people from Washington can see it and join. Group invitations. Which members of this group are allowed to invite others? All group members, organizers, and moderators. For me, it's fine, all group members. Depending on the type of group you create, you have the flexibility in settings. And I'm just going to allow that to be open to all people. What type of group is this? I'm not even sure actually what the difference is between a regular group and a club. I'm going to have to talk to the website builders. I'm still not clear on that one. I'm not sure that there's that big of a difference there. Which group should be the parents of this group? Nope, none. So, next step, I think we get to upload a picture here. Group form, create a discussion forum to allow members of this group to communicate in a structured bulletin board. Yes, yep, absolutely. Next step, photo. So, let's see. That'll work. Washington State. And wait, hold on. I wanted more of the state. Can I get more of the state here? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Well, I might need to work on my photo. I guess it can be like that. You can always change it later. All right. And then I guess it gives you a thing to invite other people, but I'll just leave it there for people who join from Washington State. So, hey, what happened to the photo? Let's try that again. Did something wrong, obviously. Crop photo. Okay, that's better. Okay, so anyway, the other thing that's here are forums, and you can create your own forum if you don't see a topic discussed. But right now there's health and wellness, news and current events, politics and elections. And I guess it also creates the forum for each of the groups that are created as well. So anyway, there'll be a place on here to, discuss whatever's on your mind. And again, the terms of service, they're very general. The rules are, this is a censorship-free community. The only types of communication that won't be tolerated are trolling and threats and harassment. If it's just clearly communication that's meant to troll and bother and threaten, that's the only thing that will not be tolerated on this website. And again, all people of all beliefs, backgrounds, nations, religions, they're all welcome here. So, if you see something that you don't like, or it bothers you, or it disturbs you, just use the philosophy of agree to disagree. But if somebody is threatening or harassing, don't threaten or harass them back. Just notify moderators. And there is a members button. You'll know who the moderators are shortly. Right now, Kathy's a moderator. Kathy was our first beta tester. She set up the Michigan group. Arthur, a lot of you know him as Simple Truth TV. He's a moderator right now. I think this person might be a troll. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt for now. But anyway, there's a few trolls. Well, there's probably a few trolls that are already signed up too who are lurking. But there are a few moderators right now. In time, the moderators will grow. Of course, I'm a moderator. So you can always message a moderator if you see somebody trolling or harassing. And we have the ability to get rid of their posts, to delete them from the site. And hopefully we don't have to do that too often. But outside of that, it's going to be, again, censorship free. This is a site for adults. Understand it'll be a diverse community. So there's going to be things here that I don't like. And understand that too. I don't see this as my website. I see this as a community site. You guys have supported me very well the last year. So I took, the proceeds that have come in and build this site, and hopefully it'll grow and be successful, and we'll help people unite and organize and work towards common goals. So that's it for now. The website will get a lot more exciting in due time when people are uploading their own content, contributing in the forums, sharing their information. So we're just launching today, but the website's pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use. And again, if you want to protect your privacy, be sure to go to the account in the settings and set everything to the privacy level that you want it. So I'm kind of an open book. I've always told people my name and where I live, and so I'm fine with people knowing what city I'm in. But to each their own. And I would encourage you to use discretion. If somebody has like a weird picture and they want to be your friend, and like that Larry guy, his thing says I'm gay. I mean, like I'm thinking he's probably a troll, and he might be the type of person that requests everyone's information. Just don't figure out who's in the community, who's sharing valuable information, who's making good posts in the forums. So don't just let anybody be your friend. This is supposed to be a safe site, but no doubt trolls and people will come here to infiltrate. So, again, use some discretion. Like that Larry guy, as soon as he signed up for the site, he requested my thing, and I'm just like, I'm not sure about this guy. He has a trollish looking picture. And so anyway, use your spidey senses. Okay, the other site that launched today is this one, and this is where I'm going to begin posting my content. So if you go to gematryeffect.news, not gematryeffectnews.com, not that, gematryeffect.news, and let me know what you guys think about this logo. Honestly, I'm not real crazy about this logo. The website building team, they really liked it, and I told them, I said, "Oh, okay, thanks. You guys, I'm easygoing." They said, "Oh, all right, you guys like it. All right, I can live with it." But to me, it reminds me of NASCAR, and I don't like race cars. But anyway, this is going to be the site. And besides the cosmetic things, up at this top tab, there's a calculator up here. And there's still a little bit more functionality they need to have built into this. It's not 100% done, the calculator. Pretty soon it'll be like Gematrinator, where if you click on a number, you get all the number properties. But also very soon there will be an app that launches that you can download from, I think it's called the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. It'll be in both those things, and it'll be 100% free. And again, it was a little bit costly to develop the app. I'm surprised by how much it costed, honestly. But they thought I should charge for it since it had a pretty price tag. But I'm not going to charge for it because, again, I used the money that came in, that for all of you who supported the Patreon this year, who bought the book. So I didn't want to charge you guys again for the app. I know a lot of you have been wanting a Gematria calculator app, so that is going to be here very soon. I'll let everybody know when the app's available. I don't think it's more than a week out. But just so you know, when you come to this site and you go to the calculator, the way it works is, again, it's got these are the same 4 base ciphers that are on Gematrinator.com. The exact same ones. What's cool about this is if you go to the settings, there's this switch up here for use large text input. For those of you, for example, who like to decode paragraphs or entire Bible verses, what this allows is you can see this, a giant block of text. So, I mean, you could get a whole Bible verse in here, and you could make sure there was no typos, and you could see it all. Because on Gematrinator.com, if you have a whole Bible verse and you paste it into this block, you can only see like 7 or 8 words, and then the rest scrolls off. But here with this, it allows you to see all of it. So I doubt many people will use that functionality, but for those of you who do, that was just one extra feature we thought of for this. So pretty soon it will have all the number properties. If you want the additional ciphers, they're down here, just check boxes. So, and once the app launches, it'll have the exact same functionality. It'll have the exact same functionality. So pretty soon this will be the place where all my video content's posted, blog post, and it'll just scroll. Top post will be at the top. And it'll all be categorized if it's news, if it's sport, if it's entertainment. So right now there's just one post on here, but again, it just launched today. Also, if you want to support the book and you haven't done so already, there's one more place that's available for sale. This way, I've already had 3 websites censor my book and take it down. Sells.com is still allowing it to be sold there, but I imagine there will probably be a day when Sells notifies me that they blocked the book for whatever reason. So I now have it for sale on my own platform. Um, and when I do finish my next book I intend to have in print, but I will also sell it in ebook format. It'll be available here too. So this website, you'll be able to find my new postings here. You'll have access to another Gematria calculator, and there's an about page, just a little blurb. And this contact page, it just has some of my social media. Also, I don't have any functionality for this yet. You can sign up to become a part of the newsletter. I plan to start doing a newsletter. I don't know if it'll be monthly or bi-weekly. It's not going to be anytime soon, but if you want to get in that database for when I do start putting out the newsletter, you can come here and register with that. Just put in your name and email address. You'll be added to that database. You won't get any junk email, or I'm not selling, the email list to anybody, but just once I get the newsletter going, which is something I plan to do, you'll be in that system. So that's the exciting news, and hopefully this will get us around the censorship. If anybody out there is an artist that has would like to design a graphic for Gematria Effect News, I would be grateful for that. I'd be happy to share it with the website development team so they could plug it in there. I don't want to hurt their feeling because they're really proud of it, but every time I look at it, I just see NASCAR, and I don't like NASCAR. So anyway, not a big deal. But those are the announcements for now, and let me check in with the chat real quick. Somebody says DLive sucks just like YouTube. I haven't used DLive yet, so are they censoring as well? No, I'm not going to erase my other blog. I'm definitely not going to erase my other blog. I mean, there's 30,000 posts on there, so there's no way I'm erasing that. I'm going to keep that up. But, I mean, I worry that someday Google will take that blog down, so that'd be a big disappointment. But for now, it's a great resource and index. So I often use my blog to search for older content. Richie says he just registered. Cool. Very cool. Is the color orange? I have my orange glasses on, so it's supposed to be red. I don't think it's orange. It's supposed to be red and white. It looks red and white to me. It doesn't look orange, but with these glasses, everything looks orange, so... Why not use the same logos from the radio show? Well, technically that's the property of Truth Frequency Radio. So I guess I could ask him if I could use it. It's a thought. Welcome, Jacob. White Devil from the Illuminati 26. Every time I see your name, I assume you're a troll, and I mean, you just might be. No, I'm not gonna upload all the videos ever made because the website I have, there is a limit on the amount of data that can be on there. So I think what I'm going to try to do on the website is just put the very best content on there. I'll still use YouTube, but I want to keep things that'll probably be censored, really important videos. I want that to be on the website because I mean you guys know how I am. I mean some days I upload 8 videos, and Yeah, I don't want the website to be super spammed with everything. I just want the most important content to be there. Looking for Truth says, hit the like button to help it get in the algorithms. The problem is, I mean, even if you guys all hit the like button by tomorrow, half the likes will be gone. But I do appreciate it. Somebody says they love the gematria Free to Find Truth. You know, when I came up with the blog name Free to Find Truth, I didn't even know what the gematria value of it was. I just liked the 4 words, Free to Find Truth. So, yeah, Rambo's Corner will be on the NASCAR looking website for the time being. And I was hoping it would be up already, but that they're supposed to be getting that plugged in there too. So Rambo will have a login, and Rambo will be able to post all of his content. So that's also coming there. Yep. Yeah, Ishmael. I think a lot of people's dads have the same reaction. They just can't accept that their sports games are rigged. I didn't see the North Korea Christmas gift news story. I heard that Keanu Biggs says in The Irishman movie, Jimmy Hoffa gets murdered in a house with address number 83. It must be true because about 20 different people have told me that. And again, I mean, it's just so undeniable when you know this knowledge, just how it's used. I mean, movies, news, just sports, it's across the board all day. So, yeah. Murder 83, Murder by Numbers 1983, the song. The word murder 83 in Gematria. All right, you guys. We'll leave it there. Hope you sign up for the site and tell your friends and family about it. Again, we got to build our numbers, and we got to get organized, and that'll be the purpose of the website. Again, it'll be a safe space online to share truth-related information without having to worry about it being taken down or censored, and hopefully a way for people to unite, make friends, organize, and take it to the next level. Thanks, Shantae. I appreciate it. I don't know about the Joe Biden thing. I'll have to look into that. Well, we know the answer to why 83, right? I imagine you're asking me a rhetorical question, but yeah, we know why they do it, man. I mean, it's all day, every day. When you know the knowledge, you just see how it is. All right, you guys. Yeah, check out that website. Set up your profile. And by the way, for anyone who wants to make a request to connect with me, make sure you upload a profile picture because, you know, it's like if you don't have a profile picture, it's hard to tell if like you're a legitimate account or not, you know. So anyway, just throw that one last tip out there. All right, White Devil. Your name, though, I mean, what's with your name, man? White Devil from the Illuminati 26? I mean, I gotta be honest, man, that's a pretty horrible name. White Devil from the Illuminati, like, what's the appeal of that name? It looks like a troll account. So, I'd suggest making a new YouTube handle, personally. Okay, yeah, and that's true. Yeah, Truth Frequency Radio tomorrow night. I imagine we'll be on tomorrow night. I didn't intend to take last week off, but the weather was terrible here last week, and the internet connection was awful. I couldn't do my typical live stream on Patreon, I highly doubt that the radio show would have worked either. The internet connection, the power was in and out, so. Truth Seeker, you should read my book. I talk about Jackie Kennedy and her meeting with the Pope and how it was all synced up with the JFK assassination. It's all in there, so. All right, we'll leave it there, you guys. See you tomorrow for Truth Frequency Radio. Have a good night. Until next time.